Hey guys, this is Josh again with my Minecraft seed walkthrough. This is the 5th video. I just got done making the 4th one. I actually wanted to bring another video online tonight just to show you guys how to get some blaze rods from a stronghold and how to find a blaze spawner. I had a little difficulty in the stronghold that I showed you in the, I believe it was the 3rd video, and I just want to show you guys how I eventually found it. It's not all strongholds are alike, and sometimes you just gotta look and look and look and look. And just like the nether is chopped up like crazy. I'm actually gonna run down here real quick and show you what I'm talking about. The nether down here, I hear a ghast. I hate those things. See, it's okay right now until you get on down, and then it just turns into a bunch of lava, and out that way is just a massive lake of lava. I can show you down here. See, it turns into just a ridiculous mess is what it turns into. Just something that just aggravates the fire out of me, trying to actually maneuver around in this hell. But anyways, back to what I was doing. Anyways, I think like I said, I think the 3rd video I showed you guys how I found it. I basically took my coordinates, which right now you can see they're 99, 104, 52. I knew that's where I was at now. Now I knew that my stronghold, or fortress rather, another fortress was at I think it's 503, around 503 on the x-axis. So what I did was, see how the x-axis is increasing? I started here and I was like, well, it's as good a place to start as any, and I just started mining, and I mined and mined and mined and mined, and I'm gonna speed it up. Went all the way down this way, and I'd fall into like a little cave or whatever, and I'd just kind of build up and just build this shaft, because to be totally honest, this is probably one of the best ways to do it if you want to actually get back to your stronghold, is to make a path like this to get to it. Granted, I have fly mod, and that's how I found the stronghold initially, and yes, that is technically cheating. It is a mod, but you know what? It saved me a whole hell of a lot of time. So anyways, you can see I came a little farther than 503. I came to 507. And then I decided to do the z-axis, and the z-axis was negative 24. It was negative 24, so I started going down on the z-axis. And I basically, there's negative 24. Well, I opened up there, and I couldn't really see it from here. So I was like, well, I'm going to go on further. So I went just down a little bit further, and I poked my head out again, because really out right in here is kind of open. I could probably show you. Well, no, I can't. Anyways, right out in somewhere around here, it's open, and you can hear the gas out there. Like, they were really, really pissing me off. They were trying to do their best to make it as difficult as possible to get to the stronghold the way I wanted to, with this little cavern that I've built, because they kept blowing it up. And but anyways, I'm gonna turn fly mod off. I took it, I came all the way out to here, and as you can see, I saw it. You know, I just kept stair-stepping down. I was like, oh, there it is. So I was like, I looked out to my left, and there was a little ledge down there that actually was really close to the stronghold. So I turned, went down a little further, and just started making a staircase until I got down to where I could get to it. And you've seen all this in the last video. If you haven't, you're more than welcome to. Quit shooting at me, please. I'm trying to make a video. Anyways, I came down here, planted some torches. I have a little more torches than I did last time. And as you can see, I've lit it up a little bit. I searched all over, everywhere. I went up through here. I'll take this off. All around here, and I could tell that it kind of was a little more extensive, like it went back that direction, but everywhere I went, it was kind of just to dead ends, nothing but dead ends, and I was like, there's gotta be a blaze spawner. This is the only reason that I've done this, and I've tried to find a stronghold or fortress or whatever the hell it's called, is to find a freaking blaze spawn. And I was getting discouraged because I couldn't find one. But eventually what I did was I basically made my own path. Let me throw a torch up because it's kind of dark. That's meat. That's not a torch. That's a torch. I basically made my own path. And as you can see, I was down there and I just made a hole. I was like, I'm breaking through this wall, whatever it is. And it turns out it was in some steps. And I came over here, yada yada yada, and I was like, oh crap. I was like, this is dead end. So anyways, I went back, went down, and turn on fly mod so I don't hurt myself too bad. Oh, maybe I hold this back up. Maybe I use the fly mod to get down here. Anyways, I basically, to suffice to say, I basically had to search and search and search until I found one. Finally found one. And I've noticed on the other strongholds, normally the blaze spawns are located in a place like this, with wide open walkways, big walkways like this, and they have those gates around them. Now, as you can see, there's no real way to get there. Ah, they're spawning. They're spawning. Running away. As you can see, they will hurt you. Pretty bad, I might add. I'm gonna let my health build up. The way spawners work, spawn blocks. Ah! I'm gonna die. Please, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. A good tip. Let me just throw this in there, which I didn't do at this time, which I should take a dose of my own medicine, right? Bring a bucket of water with you. Because bring 2 or 3. You can make a bucket on your crafting table by basically, well, I can't really show you. Well, let's just say this was the crafting table. You take a iron blocks and I'm trying to remember. I believe you go all the way down, across, and back up, and it makes a bucket. Don't quote me on that. Another video, I will tell you how to make a bucket because I don't really remember. But just make a bucket and go scoop up some water. Have a couple of water buckets with you because it'll make this a lot easier. I wish I had brought one now because basically the way spawners work, back to that, they will spawn enemies whenever the player is within a certain vicinity of them. Vicinity. Is that the right word? Anyways, whenever they're in a certain area around the spawner. So when I got close over there, it started spawning blazes, and they are a pain in the butt, as you can tell, because they like to shoot fireballs at you. So I'm gonna try and not get killed here and get over there to them. Ah, I'm on fire. So anyways, I found this little cubby hole right here. And I have tried getting blaze rods. I have tried so many times. And I've gotten like 6. But I've died so many times trying to get blaze rods. What I've tried to do is lure them down in here if they'll come. And this one's not being cooperative. He wants to stand outside and look at me. But come inside. Come on. You know you want to. Yeah, you want to. I want your blaze rods. Come on. Because really what the downer is on the fly mod when trying to kill them with the fly mod is if they're above an open expanse like that, the blaze rods just fall to the ground half the time. You can't grab them. Ah! There he is. But it does help when you're trying not to fall off ledge. And that's pretty much all you do. You just kill them and hope they drop a blaze rod and try not to get burned alive. Now when you get a couple, you can actually make an alchemy stand. Hang on, I gotta turn this down. This is driving me insane. There's sounds. Turn them down a little bit. when you get a couple of blaze rods, you can actually make an alchemy stand, and you can make with I believe it's with blaze powder and a slime ball. And you can actually craft on that alchemy stand a potion that is fire resistance, and that would make it a lot easier to kill these things because you'd be more resistant to fire. Because as you can tell, when you fight them, you're pretty much, it's inevitable, you're going to get set on fire. There's just no way around it. It's so, another one. Alright, I'm getting out of here. If I can get out of here. Okay. So anyways, we're gonna head back now. I got 2 blaze rods, see? There's your blaze rod. But that is how you find a blaze spawner. You basically just look for a really long time, because see how big this was? And I mean, it took me it took me several minutes to find a blaze spawner, and I'm sure there's more out here. There's probably others that I'm missing. There's probably several around here, but that's the only one I found. As you can tell, not just the way I found it, you could find several other entrances into this. You know, you could start from your, if you know your coordinates for your, see there's another blaze spawner in the distance over there. See it? You could find your coordinates for your spawn in the nether, and you could basically just start at the other end of that stronghold fortress and mine back to your spawn, and that would probably be one of the better ways. But you're always going to come into contact with a cavern or something. So, but you get so much nether brick, or not nether brick, but nether, whatever this stuff's called. What is it called? Nether rack. Nether rack. This is nether brick. This is nether rack. You could you get so much of this stuff, and you'll have such a full load of it that you can easily make a little tunnel like I did, even in this open expanse, which I believe, I'm gonna turn fly mod out so I don't fall. But yeah, see, that's just a sheer drop off. But like I said, I made a I have fly mod, makes it easier. I suggest it. Zombie pack is the mod pack. Depending on whether you have MC Patcher or mod loader, it's different ways of installing it. You might even have to go the manual route and just not have either one and just try to install it. But I think it requires one or the other. I can't remember though. But that was the easiest way to find a blaze spawn that I've found, is just to find your fortress and then just start hacking away at stuff. And like I said, on most of the strongholds, or fortresses rather, I keep calling them strongholds, but they're 2 different things. The stronghold's in the overworld, fortress is in the nether, from what I've read on blogs and such. Blaze rods turn into blaze powder like such, and you can craft an alchemy stand. I can't remember how to do it off the top of my head. I've only built one, so it's not like, you know, a chest or a furnace. You know, it's not like I've built 100 of them, so I can just tell you. But that is how you do it. I highly suggest not coming down here with anything. If you go to actually farm blazes for blaze rods, do not bring anything. Like you can see, I've got an extra pickaxe, because I always carry one on me, at least an extra one, especially since this one's in the red, and an extra sword. I did bring my diamond sword just because I wanted to kill them as quickly as possible. I could spare, you know, those 2 diamonds that I made for the diamond sword to actually try to kill them quicker. And I have my armor on. You do want armor, even though it is fire damage, you still want your armor. But don't bring anything else. Bring a couple of stakes and just have at it with a sword and your armor and just try to kill them. Because you're probably going to die. At least the first time or 2 you try, you're probably going to get killed by them, because the fire really hurts. But anyways, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on the blazes, what the blazes look like, what the blaze spawners look like, and where you'll be most likely to find them in a fortress. So I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful. If you did like it, leave me comments, suggestions, feedback. I love it. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks.